Spencer's character, for some reason, has Kickstart My Heart playing in the background of his mind.
My guy's got like little fur shorts, you know.
Hold on. Wait. All right. I'm going to roll to cure Hunter's diabetes. Ooh, nat 1. Sorry, Hunter. No! You now have type 1 and type 2 diadiabetes. My bad, bud.
Together, you're type 3.
Rolled a Detska.
Jesus, that was brutal. Okay. Well, we're off to a fantastic start. So listen up, guys. Before we get into the episode today, and then we've got a real barn burner for you today. This is going to be amazing. We want to tell you guys we've got an official event. We talked to Will, our buddy at Central Depot, last night, and we're going to be doing a Beacon House / Central Depot Friendsgiving.
Yes.
1 week before Thanksgiving. That's super easy to remember. Casey, tell them what the date is.
It is Thursday the 21st from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it's not going to be like a normal Beacon House live show. We're not going to set up the PA and have the table and everything set up. We're just going to get there with friends and family and bring your friends. And we're going to record a little thing, ask people what they're thankful for, have a good time with it. But it's going to be a little different. It's still going to be a great time. Come out.
Yeah, man. Really, it's just about us all getting together and like being able to see each other and talk to each other, and finally maybe start feeling like the holidays are there. And we're going to do a little bit of charity stuff too. We'll mention that if you guys, we're encouraging people to bring a dish, like for people to eat. If you're so inclined to be one of those types that cooks or bakes, bring something for people to eat and you can share it. And then if you're not the cooking type, please bring something like that we could donate to Carm for people coming to the winter. We're talking like blankets, coats, socks, any of that kind of stuff. And I'm sure you could look on the Carm website to see the kind of donations that they want, but we'll collect all that stuff. We're going to donate it for you.
Can I just give $1 for the first time ever in my life?
We're going to have a thing where everybody gets to ask Casey for $1.
I'm just going to give $1 and be like, done.
That's right. If we get enough donations of coats, and like, we're going to take Casey and put him out in front of Carm and just let everybody ask him for $1.
Yeah, it'd be sweet.
Anyway, so yeah, November 21st, 6 to 9, Central Depot. Obviously, there will be cocktails. There'll be option to hang out afterwards. I mean, whatever you guys want to do, but let's just try to get there and have a little thing. 1 week before Thanksgiving, Beacon House Friendsgiving. So put that on your calendar, and then
keep your eye out on Facebook. I'll make an event.
Yeah. So guys, tell them what's about to happen today.
Well, first we brought in an old guest and a new guest, and
it's time for D&D.
Yeah.
So introduce our guests. Introduce the two people we've got on the podcast. So we've got 5 people on today.
We're using
multiple technology here.
Well,
really incredible.
Our first time guest for the podcast is a good friend, Dylan. Dylan, say hi.
Hi.
And Dylan plays in a band that we're associated with. What band is he from?
He's from a local band called Burn the City.
That's right. There was a video that went out recently.
Yeah, I think it's their song called Demons.
Hey, spoiler, it's our fucking band. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it.
And our other guest has been on before not too long ago. A sister podcast here in Knoxville of the Players Tavern. Mr. Andy.
Andy, what's up? Welcome back.
Andy, the DM.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Or GM. I think DM's copyrighted.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to pretty much stop talking because I have no fucking idea what's about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
The guys are going to guide me through this process.
Take it away.
Let's go ahead and get started here. First off, what I would actually like to do is I brought everybody T-shirts.
Oh, shit.
From last season's podcast.
So at my table, this is the point where everyone just like goes, so how was your week? We're ready to play. Yeah. Everyone good to go. And they're like, this funny thing happened to me this week.
3 hours in, you're like, okay, I guess we're not playing this.
Incredible. Okay, great.
The year is 2036 PCW, post-Celestial War. The 4 schools of the Rathla Aegis, or the Bloodbound Protectors, have been established. Since the end of the Celestial War, more and more breaches to other realms have been opening up around Faerun. The devastation of that war left the fabric between the prime material plane and other planes. They have become thinner, leaving Faerun the epicenter of the interplanar conflict. That is why the schools of the Rathla were created. They are the first and only defense against the breaches, and the beings that come through them bring nothing but bloodshed and death. And as we enter there, we come upon a tavern. And inside that tavern, 4 people are having drinks, and we will introduce them. First is going to be Spencer's character, which his name is Dolan of Clan Gosh Ball.
I'm Dolan.
He is a Goliath, and the reason I picked the name Gosh Ball is because it actually translates into Son of Fire, which is what McCoy translates to in Gaelic. If I'm
so
not
thorough.
mistaken.
Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
So fucking fair. God, he's too cool to be here.
Dylan will be playing Vassen Lore,
Yep.
a Shadow Elf Sorcerer Monk. And Hunter will be playing a Rogue Fighter that is a Drow. And Casey will be... the Rogue Fighter's name is Detska.
Yep.
And his brother is Fowl, which is going to be played by Casey, who is also a Drow Elf. And you four...
I didn't know they had straws at this tavern.
You four have been sent here to get information because there has been a breach somewhere around this area. You are unsure where this rift leads to. But by being here, coming into this place, you can't really talk to any of the town officials or anything like that because this is not a sanctioned investigation. Whatever hostiles you meet on your way to the breach or that are coming out of the breach, you have permission to execute them. Make sure at least one of them is neutralized for interrogation. And finally, you are to seal the rift.
Okay.
So from there,
Sounds like a lot.
Immediately, I want to motion to the bartender and order a round of drinks for our traveling companions.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe chat up to barkeep a little bit.
Yeah, I guess to be clear, because we didn't set this up properly, for anybody that's listening out of order or new to the podcast in general, Spencer has never played this before.
Never.
So
Yeah.
he's being introduced tonight.
Never. I've never played this ever.
But yeah, your first inclination was great right off the bat, so that's good.
Okay.
So you want to chat with the barkeep. So you make your way over to the barkeep. Inside this tavern, let me go ahead and set the scene. Inside this tavern, it's wall to wall. There's a bard playing up on the stage. It is very lively. You're looking at probably about 6 o'clock in the evening. And people are coming in from the farms, surrounding areas. They're basically just relaxing for the day. And you make your way up to the, and it's mostly, actually it's all filled with nothing but wood elves. So you make your way up to the bar to get a refill, and you ask over the bartender, and you find out that his name is Callum.
Okay. Trying to paint the scene. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to start out light conversation. I'm going to tell the guy, I'm going to go, hey, man, how's it going? Doing okay? I'm just going to chat him up typically like that. And then after a couple minutes of that, I'm going to move into, so how have things been going around here? I hear there's some nefarious things possibly in the area. Do you know anything about that? And then I'm going to maybe kick it over to one of you guys to sort of take over.
We're all at the stage watching the bard.
Right.
No,
so the bartender, he gives you guys, gives you your... all the drinks that you ask for, all of them ales, you're passing them around. And he says, oh yeah, the rumors of the local wildlife getting out of hand, they seem to be coming down from the mountains and killing the livestock, which, wasn't a problem. But once they started attacking citizens along the road, we had to call in some professionals to help deal with relocating them.
What kind of predators are we talking about? Are these like wolves?
Wolves and mountain lions.
I get it. And who are these professionals that they've hired? Who are these professionals who have come in to relocate?
A few rangers. One of them's over there, and you see him point over to what, just looks like a not armored, but well-equipped woodsman. You see a bow slung across his back, and at the same time, a long sword is right there next to him on the thing. But yeah, it looks definitely
I say we go talk to that fucking guy. Let's get over there. Casey, get in there. Talk to this guy. You haven't done anything yet.
All right. I want to
Shut this fucking ranger up. Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm just sitting around drinking. Yeah. I'm doing my drunken masterly deeds.
I mean, he's in a tavern.
And I'm a drunken master. But yeah, I'll go talk to the woodsman. I'm going to approach him in a casual way. I mean, all right, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Woodsman, like, for this area, I know they're hiring professionals, but are they like mercenary professionals?
He's not single.
No, not mercenary professionals. Like, this looks actually like a ranger. Yeah.
Okay, so he's like noble and shit. He wouldn't be in the seedy underground. So
no,
I would be
go ahead and give me a perception on that.
All right.
And what does it mean when you rolled perception? Just for the listeners, like what
I'm basically trying to read this guy without actually speaking to him.
And if you get a high number, you fucking read this guy like
like a book.
Like it's going out of
So
style.
is that 10 with modifier?
Yeah, that was a 10 with
10
modifier.
with modifier. I mean, this guy he looks like your stereotypical ranger. Okay. Now, as far as whether or not what his background, as far
he doesn't
as
have tattoos
connections,
or anything.
I mean, you're not seeing really anything that's ringing any sounding off any alarms.
Pretty average guy.
So I'm just going to approach him and be like, word around the tavern is that you're the guy handling these crazy wildlife attacks.
Aye, aye.
Okay.
I was going to say, Casey, that sounded really good how you said that. Hey, I'm here to tell you.
Can I buy you a drink?
I'll take that with goodwill.
All right. I'm going to head back to the bar to grab his drink. And as I do, I'm going to walk by the fire and toss a gold coin in. And then keep going back over to the tavern to grab the drink.
I know that's an inside joke.
It's for Jason Turner.
Yeah, he played in his first time playing. That was what his character always did, and it pissed off everybody. So why are you wasting gold?
Okay, perfect.
And so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get dwarven ale. That's like some hardcore shit, right?
Oh yeah.
People love. I just basically want to buy this dude a nice drink. Get on his good side.
Loosen his tongue up.
That's fair.
Okay,
I'm a criminal. I know how to do this.
Okay, cool.
I know how to hustle. So I'm going to go back over. I'm going to push up my shit.
Get that bustier in that lifts and collides.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to hand him his drink and be like, so what can you tell me about the wildlife attacks? Do you know where, why these wolves and mountain lions are all of a sudden becoming so bold?
That sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, he basically verifies to you that that is why he was called in here. Him and a couple of us, partners and everything that have done this before or have taken care of any other predatory creatures that they've come in to relocate these and that they've been attacking on the outskirts of town and the farmlands, the occasional citizen, but mostly livestock. Go ahead and roll me persuasion, and with that drink, go ahead and add a +3 to it.
Okay.
He basically tells you exactly that, and he says, well, this isn't normal behavior for wildlife acting up. Something's pushed the borders of the wildlife and is forcing them down to new hunting grounds. Possibly a new predator.
I'm going to ask if there's an area that they just won't go to right now. If there's a certain part in the woods where they get to and them and their men are no further. That looks way more dangerous than our pay grade.
He thinks about it and he says, we honestly haven't gone up further. We're mostly taking care of what is coming towards the town, so we haven't gone further in.
Okay.
Go ahead and
let's go.
My guy. By the way, meanwhile, my guy's drinking with Dylan over here a lot, and we're racing, and we're ready to rock. I'm ready to go.
Go ahead and do an insight check on that.
Okay. All right. 19.
19. There's something else that he's holding back.
Okay. I'm gonna call Spence over. I'm gonna call the Goliath over. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Is that all? Are you sure?" And then I'm gonna wave over at the Goliath.
So I come over, I put my beer down, or my 12th beer, whatever.
Basically, I point at you and I tell you with my eyes to sit as close to him as possible. I'm just get as uncomfortably personally close to him.
Check on your character sheet, Spencer, or Dolan, and swipe over to the right. Now, what's your intimidation?
Let me look. Intimidation is +2. Okay. Oh, 15 plus 17.
17.
Intimidation.
Okay. So with that, he looks over, and you just sit there and you have finished 6 beers. And you just got done chugging your last one. You set it down, and you just sort of stretch your back, to let the carbonation aerate a little bit.
Yeah.
But as you
fart or burp a lot.
But as you do it, everyone within a 5-foot radius of you can just hear the bones popping as you do it,
like a behemoth.
I mean, you're standing at about 9 to 10 feet tall.
Oh my God, is so fucking.
Yeah, you're
huge.
a big dude.
Okay,
and so it's just
So I don't particularly say anything to the guy. I just kind of go over to where Casey is near him. I stretch out, bones pop, all that kind of stuff. And I kind of just lean down and look at the guy.
Lean down. Yeah, so this imposing Goliath just sitting within the proximity of this, wood elf that's maybe like 5 foot, 5'6" max, my height.
So we're running the juice on.
And
this
when he
guy.
does that, I just look at the guy. I just look at the guy and go.
He just like kind of coughs a little bit, and he says, "These predators, they're causing something to change in the wolves and mountain lions. So something's changing the behavior completely, not just the territory of these animals."
All right.
So they're not just killing to eat. They're like just killing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make a gesture at these two. Dylan, what's your character?
Vazin.
And Detska. I'm going to make a gesture to this guy. Like, hey, this guy knows what's going on. Let's talk to him.
Oh, okay. Can we come over?
Yeah, we do. Since he's in some kind of official capacity, been doing this type of stuff, is there anything, I can roll perception again like Casey did, but is there anything on him that tells me that he used to be a soldier maybe? Maybe we shared the same army?
Clearly, this dude fucks.
Ooh, go ahead and roll me investigation.
This dude fucks.
You can roll me investigation.
An 11.
You're better than your brother.
But you guys still suck.
By one.
That's all it takes.
You're unsure of what his past profession is. You can basically see that right now. He's a wildlife specialist.
Hunter looks and is like,
danger.
I wonder what this guy did before. I see a bow. I bet he was an archer.
Can we ask the guy? Can we say, well, hey, have you met anybody up there? As far as you've gone, have you met anybody that claims to have been further up the mountain? Have you heard any lore, any stories from further up the mountain? Can I
look at the natural fucking D&D?
Yeah, look at it. Seriously, you're asking the questions that they would have never thought of.
Don't look at me. Look at the game master.
Of course, yeah. So you ask
Switching
that.
tactics from intimidation to being like
the
good
big,
cop, bad cop.
Yeah, roll the big one and roll persuasion.
Okay, I get a +2. So, it's just a 4.
Just the 4.
Yeah, he's not giving a shit about me.
Well, hey, can I step in and say, my friend here, he's not so good at talking. What he means is, have you come across anybody else that has claimed to go on for
I got farts again, he's lost all credibility.
Hey, go ahead and roll it again, Spencer. Go ahead and roll again.
Once again, proving Dylan's good at everything.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 4
plus
2,
so 6. Yeah. He says, me and my companions, we haven't heard, but you might want to check with the bard. He actually just came into town from up north, so possible.
The bard.
Oh.
Okay. So as an aside to Dolan, just stick to the scary stuff, man. You're really good at that.
Okay, got it.
Is the bard standing up?
Oh, he's playing, yeah.
He's playing? Okay.
It's time to go hassle the
You
band.
actually know this song. It's called Demons. And it's probably like within the
Does the bard look like Edward Snowden?
No, he basically looks like the lead singer of Eve 6, but with a little bit shaggier hair.
Oh, no.
Got it. Word. And he has like a weird white mask on the side of his head?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but knowing this song, you know that this is in the last 2 times that he's going to repeat the chorus before it ends of the 6 times.
Gotcha.
So as the song finishes, I'd like to walk up to the stage and hold out a hand to shake his and be like, that was very good. And
where is the bard standing, performing? Is there room behind him?
No, he's basically up against the wall, kind of thing.
Shit. Okay.
Sorry.
Does he?
I'm sorry that they don't have the stage in the middle of the bar like no bar ever.
I was about to rob the shit out of him and pay the ranger for his information.
Yeah, Casey's showing you murder hoboism right now. Does he?
We only have an hour. I want to make it fun.
It's pretty slick.
Yeah, he takes the handshake.
Okay, he does. I register that. Soft hands.
Soft hands. Oh, it's the softest of hands.
Yeah, soft hands. I'd like to talk to you.
Quit wasting some time.
So I'm gonna.
Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good on time.
Bring him over to the group.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, that was a really great set you played.
Oh.
Yeah,
I really like that.
So we brought.
Thank you, sirs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bard's sitting at the table with us now. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're still drinking. Okay, got it.
Where does he sit?
Oh.
I still want to rob this guy.
Bless ya. Bless ya.
So what's your name, friend?
What could old Salford Ramsey do for you?
Yes.
Well, Well, Selford,
He's actually the only human in this entire bar or pub.
we could tell you're probably not from around, so you're a traveler like us. Just curious where you came from.
Oh, here and there. Salford Ramsey always finds himself just with the wind, like most bards do.
Great storyteller. Where's here and where's there?
Oh, I've been to Selgaunt to Westgate, all the way over to the what's it called On Rock Desert. Been through there.
What about up the mountain?
Oh, hi, yeah.
Spencer's character, he's talking, Spencer's character went, mountain. And he goes, yeah, I was up there.
Haven't been through the mountain, but I was up on the north side of that over in, let me find, I actually have the name of this town.
Like, I picture my guy sitting there just spinning his axe like, let's fucking
He's
go.
I've been up to the northern side of the mountain, across the pass to Ashenbinford.
Did you see anything weird while you're up there? Any new doors that shouldn't be there?
We hear the animals are acting really weird.
I've heard some things, but like this is a delicious ale, but my pockets seem a bit light.
Yeah, I'm already at the bar ordering him another one.
Can I? Does he have like a visible pouch on his waistband?
Yeah, he's got a pouch.
He's got a pouch. I kind of want to rob him and pay him with his own money.
I want to spend my action glaring at Fowl.
Why?
If you want to try a sleight of hand, go for it. I will allow this.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Get him, Casey.
He's doing it. Don't
Roll
worry.
the shit out of it.
You said 6. We've got time. Don't worry. You're gonna get to swing that big old axe of yours. Don't worry.
I'm so glad.
Well, I will tell you this. That up north, haven't heard anything about any wildlife attacks that they're having down here, but there is a bunch of crop failure. Not from mites, locusts, or even the weather. I mean, it's just your standard weather up there. But it's almost as if the land itself has decided to stop giving nourishment, as if nature is punishing them for some sin they've committed. Now, all rumors and tales grow an extra arm every time it's told. So take that with a grain of salt.
Got it.
Yeah.
You guys ready to head up north?
I think maybe you think we should buy this guy some more beer. See if he will give us any more tips before we head over the mountain.
Sure. I think he's from a well-to-do family. Actually, the Ramseys are pretty well off.
Oh,
Well, fuck him anyways. Let's buy him a drink.
You buy more drinks. The beer's flowing. You guys are trying to get. You guys are getting more
What's the best
information.
beer this tavern has?
In all honesty, you're looking at like Dragon Ale.
Okay. I'm going to buy a round of Dragon Ale for everybody, for the crew and the people giving us information.
Okay. Okay, so everybody give me your information. Everybody takes it. I need everybody to make a con save. Roll your D20, your first stat right there next to your con. You're going to see save. You're going to add that to your D20.
Okay, got it.
Nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Nat 20.
I rolled an 8. Really? What do I add? 8?
So you're plus 6.
Okay. 14.
Not bad.
We can hold our
14?
liquor.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
I got a 4.
So everybody that rolled above a 14 or above. I'm sorry, that was DC right here. DC right here. All of you actually passed that. So with
I just barely made it.
Yeah.
you get plus what's called a +2 to initiative.
Ooh.
Everybody that failed it.
Is now drunk.
you guys.
Yep.
What's funny is I'm a
you're-
drunken master, so I'm still swaying, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're shit faced." I'm like, "Nope, I'm ready to go."
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
basically it has sort of given you that
Tunnel vision.
not tunnel vision, but just sharpened your senses on that. You have Dylan or Vassin. You have a disadvantage for the next 8 hours on any perception checks.
Oh boy.
Because
that's not bad.
as you drank it, like it's just like fire. Like if you can imagine just the most backwoods raw moonshine and crank that to 11.
Ooh,
like
Popcorn Sutton.
Oh yeah, straight up popcorn Sutton style. Like you could run a diesel truck off of this.
Gotcha. I'm gonna excuse myself, go out into the alley, and take care of things.
All right, so he does that.
What does that mean?
He's going to bark.
It means what you wanted to.
You know, like as you guys are drinking, you are the only one to notice this. But you look around and there's revelry everywhere. People are talking, the bards playing again. It's very jovial, but no one besides the two people that you talk to that you know are not from this town, everyone has food in front of them and like a beer stein or a wine glass. No one has touched any of it.
Uh-oh.
I need you when you come back in and you let everybody know this.
He just
I
pointed to
need
Dylan.
Vassen to
Right, it's
roll
a
me
visual podcast.
insight on advantage for this.
Bro, something's going on. Nobody's eating their food, dude.
Straight Twilight Zone shit.
Bro.
Unnatural 20.
Not bad.
You're sensing that everyone, for all the cordial demeanor and the politeness that's going on, there's a sense of melancholy in the air. Roll me history with advantage, please, Vassen. You know that this is the same sort of melancholy that has shown in the Shadowfell, which is, yeah. So with that, you know that going north, this is probably things of that nature.
We're going to ramp up.
Yeah, are going to be, one, yeah, you guys are going to have to be fighting that, and two, things of that nature are probably what's going to be coming after you.
Let's fucking go.
I'm ready, bro.
So,
So does the bartender, sorry, I know we want to get out of here, but like, does the bartender have any like dried meats or food like that we
For
can...
the road?
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart as shit. You've clearly done this a few
I
times.
have as I've proven so far, I'm bad at
My
skills,
guy's ready to run
so-
out into the woods without even taking a piss or anything. And you're like, let's collect some supplies.
like
Well,
this
you're like a nature person. I'm not. I like the comforts
Spencer's-
of
Spencer's character, for some reason, has Kickstart My Heart playing in the background of his mind.
My guy's got like little fur shorts, you know.
okay.
He's asking everybody if
So
they've seen the dirt.
yeah, you guys, with your gold, you guys spend as much money as you need to, buying whatever rations that you need. You're set up there.
No, I will.
No.
No, I don't need to buy anything. I make my way to the fireplace, pull out a small sculpture of my family, and say to it that
I'm right here,
shit's
dick.
getting pretty real. No, my wife and son, you asshole.
Oh, got it.
You're my brother, though. That's okay. We're family. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I look at my wife and son and I go, things are continuing to look worse and worse, and I need to travel further away. I hope I can make it back. And that you're still there. And then put them away in my pouch and run away. Into the woods with my friends.
It's kind of a sweet sentiment until you did the fucking Mario noises as you walked away.
We were going to let it be, but no.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, congratulations on not landing that.
No, it's cutting the tension out.
I'll say it is.
so
We're here for content, not continuity.
You fart box.
What?
Tongue punch to the fart box. That's my first attack move. Anyway, so fucking we go. Let's get back on track, folks. We fucking go up the mountain. How
Wait. It's like 6 p.m., right? Are we going right now? Or are we sleeping and just...
Oh, it'd probably
No,
be
we're-
better to take out in the morning.
But he just wants to get rid of that. Let's get rid of that.
he's trying to get rid of that
Guys, I'm not
disadvantage.
feeling so good. Can we wait?
But at the same time,
be
you
a
guys
bitch.
lose
We got
your
things to
plus
do.
2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll take a
I'm just
fucking
gonna
torch.
put my hand on hopefully what I hope is your arm and just like
Just that big meaty slab.
And I literally.
You just don't have good perception. You can still
You
walk
can
like a
still
normal.
see. You can do all that. You just don't
Okay.
have. Yeah, you just have disadvantage on perception. That's all.
All
My
right.
fucking guy like tears a torch literally off the front of the gun and just let's go.
He just picks up a tree and lights it, carries it.
Yeah, light a fucking tree and we're on our way up the woods.
Right.
Into the forest.
Is there a path or anything? Is there kind of like, or do we just? What's it look like?
So after you're like, as you guys, you okay there, bud?
Fucking coughing all over me, dude.
Seriously.
Stop.
So you guys are able to talk to the ranger, all that stuff. You were able to use triangulation. You guys are well-learned folk. You have been to school. You know how to track. In fact, actually what we're going to do is you guys decide, everybody pick a skill to tell me how, pick a skill and roll your D20 and tell me how you're going to use that skill to be able to find out where this place is, where the source, where this rift is, where the source of all of this.
And that's like one
is
of
coming
these
from.
here?
Nope. Scroll over one of those skills.
Any one of these skills.
Any one of these skills, and you tell me how you are going to use that skill to find this place.
I'll take perception
You'll
using
take perception?
past experiences.
Vince, do you have a
dealing
plus
with this.
in nature, perhaps? On intelligence? What's green on
I have
intelligence?
history.
I would possibly roll history, maybe if you know the history of the land.
I'm doing that. History.
Okay.
Based on history of the land?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm going to roll right now.
Dylan, do you have...
I got a 6.
Yeah,
6.
probably.
Plus 4. I've got a 10 of history.
Okay.
I think I've seen this mountain before. My guy's like, maybe it's
right.
this way.
All right, so I'm thinking Arcana to see if I can recognize either signs of the blight or like Shadowfell things that I
Okay.
don't know. Some magics. That's
Not bad.
18.
18. Okay, cool.
Dylan
Awesome.
rolled the
gonna
shit
do
out of
nature.
a 14.
Val. Okay, Val. Nature.
That'd be a 16 on nature to know, like, what looks right, what doesn't.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
Looking at the land, since they said the ground's sour.
Gotcha. Detska.
Perception, looking for imminent threats and kind of corroborating evidence that these two find based on magic and all that stuff. Don't suck. 12.
12.
Don't suck.
Okay. I mean, that's not bad. Those are mostly all average rolls, except for the two that had high. That was enough. Probably about 4 hours goes by of you guys just like zigzagging, trying to triangulate where this place is, and you can definitely feel the ennui, the pressure on your emotions and just mental faculties. Definitely getting more intense as you make your way towards this rift. So as you're getting closer, you do hear rustling.
Uh-oh.
Hey, do you guys hear that?
And go ahead and roll me perception checks, everybody. Remember your disadvantage. on it.
So I got a 3. That makes a 9 though.
You got 9? Spencer?
Is this perception here?
Yep, perception.
I got a 17 plus 5.
Jeez.
22
wow.
Yeah, you're all about that.
I got 10.
10?
So my
14.
guy is straight up. There's some shit in that bush. Fucking right there
So,
behind that tree. There's
the two of you, Detska and Dolan,
That's me and Hunter. For
Yeah,
that's
that's
you
Spencer and
and
Hunter.
Spencer and Hunter. You guys actually hear
And immediately I'm like, Hunter, did you take your insulin?
I'd like to enter stealth so I'm not there when he turns.
And
to do
he's
it.
like, yeah, I did. I'm like, then there's some shit in this bush.
Yeah. And from what you can tell, it's probably about 30, 40 feet ahead.
Is it a honey badger?
And you guys are in wooded areas, heavily
Okay.
wooded areas. So
I would.
But everybody, all the other two guys are here too. Like we're all here, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we just don't. You had to point out to us that there's something
Okay.
up there.
I think for real, I will enter stealth and run up to investigate.
So you run up there and you investigate, and you see with your elf eyes
Yes.
and your dark vision that there are, from
forgot
what
we
you
have
can
dark
tell,
vision.
6 what look like ghasts, which are kind of like ghouls, except a little bit hardier.
Got it.
You see them meandering around, eating, and as you look closer, there are what you thought was just like dead branches and everything, because as you guys have gotten closer to this place, foliage is getting a lot, is becoming more dead. You see a lot more just branches and fallen trees lying around. What you thought was dead foliage at first, you're actually noticing are carcasses and bones. And you can actually, as you get closer, smell the rotting corpses. And you just see these things gnawing and feasting on this meat.
Any sign of interdimensional doorway?
Not at this
around?
point.
Okay. With that, while stealth, I'll sneak back and fill them in on what the noise is just over the hill. We should probably take care of it.
I cast mage armor.
So what's that put your AC up to?
That puts my AC up to
11.
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Magic missile.
Your AC's 18. What does Mage Armor add to it?
Actually, yeah. So
Any tactics we want to use to surround these gas and...
How critical is it to surround them?
Or do we want to just keep on walking?
Ooh,
could we go around them?
Yeah.
Could we say, fuck this, we got to go to the breach?
Well, yeah, I've been distracted.
Do you want to just fight
So
zombies?
you were up there and you saw them.
Yeah. Are gas interrogatable or... Because they're...
They can understand common, but they don't really speak it.
Great. So yeah, never mind. We should bypass them. Try to.
Is there anything to be gained from wiping them out?
Yeah, the villagers down below might not have to deal with them. But yeah, that's okay.
They asked me for
can
$1.
fight their own battles.
No
We're
way.
here to fight the war.
What if they're somehow infecting the animals? What if we could just by passing through and wiping them out, we could do a favor to the villagers, possibly gaining us favor later if we have to go back to the tavern?
Are you sure you've never played before?
No, he just knows how
sneaky as
to.
Well, like, here's the question: like, if we close the breach, does everything outside of the breach just go away, or is it still there for us to deal with?
Who knows about breaches?
You all know about breaches.
Yeah.
You know how to seal
I'm more of a
you
boxer
guys
guy.
are actually equipped to seal this breach. You have the magical items to be able to do it.
Well,
Do you remember back when we were studying all this stuff? What they said about this? Because I don't. I forgot. I was sick that day.
Yeah, they're
so realistic.
The doorways are opening all over the world.
No,
right?
but right. If we,
the land.
But when we close one, when there's that test on that.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's
that we
not. There's
closed.
not a single rift, but this is one that definitely needs to be closed.
just for the sake of getting a little action,
You wanna
how
take 'em
how
out.
hard are they to kill for like my guy who's got a 17 armor and speed 30?
Yeah,
And,
there's only one way to.
Oh, you'll have a grand old time.
okay, let's go. I'm running.
Let's
I run
take 'em
away.
out.
I run.
I run past
My
you,
fucking guy
Deska.
takes off.
Fuck you.
I sit
That's
down
right.
my tree, which is still on fire,
So
and I go literally running toward the swinging my axe. I mean, just melee fire.
I just
that
want to
feels
point out
like.
that we're all sitting in a group talking, and I'm like, well, the statistical aspect of this is, we only have like a certain percentage to make sure we make it out of this. And Spencer's just like, time's up. Leroy Jenkins! And just runs in there and just fucking starts swinging.
That's exactly what I do. I run to them. I'm like, I'm getting this out of the way. So I go and I melee.
It's strange to be on the receiving end of that in a party.
My guy melees.
Okay.
And for some reason-
everybody has already rolled me initiative.
Okay,
we've
okay.
already rolled
So, Dolan, you are up first. You break through the foliage and
eating
tree
chicken
line,
while he's swinging
and
his
you
axe.
see these 6 gas just standing there,
Yeah.
and they're just nom-nomming on on these carcasses, and they look up, and you just break through, just barrel-chested Van fucking Guard, looking like something out of a just Molly Hatchet album. You're welcome.
Molly Hatchet.
Yeah, just throw that
At the
in
top
there
of the
for
list of things I didn't think would be said during this campaign, Molly Hatchet is pretty close to the top. Cold Fusion is near, but Molly Hatchet's probably more unlikely.
All right, so
So
what do
I
you
go
do?
in swinging. I'm about to roll for the fucking swing.
Yep.
All right. Come on, Mama needs a new pair of shoes. This is for the real deal, baby. Get it. Wait, it went up on the thing. Hang on.
Yeah, that was Jack Die. That was
It
Jack
also
Die.
did make a good sound. Oh, that was a really good one. Oh, that's what is that, a 9?
You hit barely. So
So you just basically squish him into the ground, and he explodes into a bloody mess.
Ooh, it's all over my little furry
23
shorts.
damage on your first attack ever.
It blew all over my hulking
oh,
chest.
you have another attack.
Do I,
Oh yeah, you're not done. Do it
Yeah,
again.
that was just your first attack.
That guy's still there?
That guy is still there, but he is not looking good. You come through just breaking.
I love this.
Yeah, you just kick down the trees. You come up to that first gas. You raise your battle axe and you just swing it down, opening up from the clavicle all the way down to the ribs, and you just see black ichor pouring out of him.
Damn right. I farted a little bit too when I was blowing it. It's all coming clear now. So the big. Okay, here we go. My guy's getting sloppy.
Okay, so you come back. What's called? You do that first attack, opening him up across the chest, and then you take that swing and just let it, the momentum, bring it around, and you just go for a horizontal slice right across the stomach, and you cleave him in twain.
Damn.
And you watch the top half of his body fall to the ground.
Ooh, okay, I'm in. Okay, good.
All right.
Somebody else want to fight?
Next up is Detska.
All right. As Dolan or Spencer has been doing this, I've readied my longbow and I'm going to fire off 2 arrows right off the bat.
Okay, firing off 2 arrows. Cool. Okay, so 9 damage. So you take your arrow out, you point it straight at him, and it goes straight through his chest. You see him cough up some black ichor and look straight at you, but he's still up. So 9 damage to that guy. Next up is going to be Foul.
I'm going to take my quarterstaff and charge the one that just had arrows shot into him.
All right.
And basically what I'm going for is to hit him in the stomach with the quarterstaff and toss him up over my head like a shovel.
Okay, just haystacking that shit.
Yeah.
All right, okay, cool. Go for it.
Get him, Casey.
Okay, so you break through the foliage as this arrow hits him, and right as he looks up, he sees Hunter, but then you just come breaking through, hit him straight in the stomach with this, and you toss him over your shoulder. He lands and rolls and just knocks up against a tree, but then he like regains his regains his footing, and he's looking at you, and he actually runs straight at you.
All right. And he's running at me. I'm going to run back at him.
Yep.
And hit him with that quarterstaff again.
Oh,
But this
for it.
time I'm going across the face with it.
Right, just baseball swing that shit.
No. That is a nat 1. Plus 7 is a 6.
Good God.
Is that the second one? Or?
That's the second
That's the
one
second
I've done.
nat 1.
That's the second death sky I've rolled.
Okay, so
We would be a lot tougher if our rolls were better.
you go
Get
for
good,
that
bud.
swing, and as you do, what you don't realize because you just go to
I stepped on
Well,
wolf shit and slipped.
You go to you hit him, do that, you throw the staff up, catch it by one end, so that way you have a nice, baseball handle, and you just swing at him, but what you don't realize is you're in the woods, and you just smack it against the tree, and you know that vibration
Yeah.
that you get? Yeah.
I play
So,
baseball. I know.
With that,
Drop it. You're like,
you take 2 damage off of that foul.
Yeah, you do.
okay.
He runs up, grabs onto you, and bites you. And that's a failure. Oh, wow, I'm just rolling shit over here. Okay, so my guys can't hit for shit. That one gas was the only good one. And then next up is going to be Vassin.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Question number 1: is this forest dry or like it's? You said it was. Dry.
Oh, it's dying.
All right.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
Do it.
Question number 2: how close are those cats to each other?
You are looking at about a 15. They were clumped up around
Yeah.
these carcasses. You're probably looking at a 15-foot.
Fireball!
Oh,
Burn
shit.
this
All right.
motherfucker down.
Whoa. So we about to light these fuckers
So
up or what?
one succeeds.
Okay. So he takes half.
He takes half. Go ahead and roll all that damage. So he just basically dropped how many? What's the radius of this?
It's 20 feet.
20-foot fireball
Jesus.
in radius on top of all these guys.
Beautiful.
29 flaming damage.
Yeah, so
use
you
my
guys
breath to
have
blow it away
cleared
from me.
out the ghasts.
Very nice.
Fucking A.
This music is like getting me jamming.
It's getting me jamming too.
Yeah.
The music totally adds to the experience.
Andy in the Player's Tavern is the most immersive D&D experience you could possibly hope to have here.
After felling these ghasts, you get the 4 of you make your way further on and further up.
I'm gonna want to take one of my health
I'm
potions.
gonna give you one because I feel bad about that.
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 health potions.
That's my bad, guys. That's on me. All right, so you guys going further into this mountain, and as going by your other rolls, you finally come to a place where you definitely feel like this is the epicenter of it. This is where the source of the ennui and the despair and the melancholy is at its most right here.
I'm fucking fired up.
I'm not.
Now-
I don't feel good at all.
With that,
My bad.
you guys start setting up the pillars, which are basically 4 different rods to be able to go on either side of where you feel that this rift is, to be able to start doing the incantations, setting up for the spells to be able to seal this rift. And as you're doing it,
Can I roll to help them place their correct how they should remembering what I was taught?
I know how to do it.
Shit, you guys.
well, I mean, you guys know how to do this.
Okay.
Everybody's good on that. And as you're doing
You can
it,
still do it. It's like, I need to move it a smidge to the right.
you are about
do it, okay?
3/4 of the way through with the incantation when you just feel the ground vibrate underneath you.
Uh-oh, change of music. Y'all dumb motherfuckers want a key change?
And as you do, you see coagulating. And if any of you have seen what's the movie Annihilation?
Yes.
Yep.
So it's less of a rift and an opening in space, but more of you just see a hand coagulating, probably about 20 to 25 feet up in the air, and another one comes through, and as it does, you just see this behemoth of a titan walking through. It has just flesh sort of flesh is sort of falling off of it, and it has this metal mask on over its face, completely covering it. And at the center of that mask, there are no eyes. It's just a single, what looks like gemstone maybe, and you see in one hand is this gigantic 15-foot sword that this being is carrying. And there's an open cavity in its chest, and you see just Iker just oozing out of it with every pulsation of this green light that's on like that it has for a face.
Okay.
And it comes through. What do you do? It has made its way to the other side of this of the rift.
It's my
You're the
turn.
first one
Same
to go.
initiative. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
first. What
you're
do you do?
first.
Charge it. I don't know, man.
I'm swinging straight for the green thing.
Yeah, we're heroes of the world.
Okay, so for
You have
that,
to get up there.
you got to get up there.
Oh, because it's really tall.
Yeah. So it's probably about 30 feet up in the air.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. This is a giant. Like
Its
this
sword is 15 feet,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is so dope.
Can my guy catapult off of a tree branch near it? Can I sort of run up a tree and then jump towards it, bringing the axe down in like a super fucking Conan move right on the green?
Okay.
thing?
So what I will allow is you can sacrifice one of your attacks to be able to do an athletics check
Got it.
to be able to get up a tree and jump off, and then only do one attack against it.
What do I roll? Oh,
That
athletics
D20?
plus
Yep.
9.
Oh
Yep.
shit! Do it!
Have at it.
5 plus 9. 14 athletics.
14. You are able to scramble up there and jump off. Yep.
Okay, so here I go.
Because I
I'm
mean, you're
swinging
10
now,
foot tall.
Swinging with
It's not
everything
hard.
I've fucking got right now. Okay,
Yep.
this is I add this to what my
You go over.
here. 2. Oh,
What'd you get?
it's an 11.
You swing straight for his face, and as you do, you just hit against this mask that it's wearing, and you just feel
Bounce off.
Oh yeah, it just ting, and what's called your sword, what's called your great axe rebounds as you fall to the ground, and you're able to go ahead and give me what's called a dex save. Sorry.
17 plus
17.
20.
So you stick the landing, and you're just right at the shins of this thing, like looking directly up at it, like you're sitting too close to a
Not
movie
good.
screen. Yeah, not good. Detska, you're up.
I would like to mimic the same move, scramble up some trees and jump.
Okay, so sacrificing one of your actions to be able to do that. So go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Gonna use the short sword.
Okay. And next up is going to be
Can we say I'm still up top, like on its shoulder or something like that? If an attack landed, or am I landing on the ground?
no. This is just like you hit as you're going down.
Sure.
Foul, you're up.
Going straight Pinocchio with this shit. I'm going for the
I
hole
don't
in
know
the
what
chest.
that means.
Oh, when you get swallowed up by the whale? I'm going for
Going
the
into
chest
his mouth.
cavity.
He
Okay,
wants to be a
gotcha.
real drow.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so you're going for the chest cavity.
Yes.
All right.
He said it's like leaking Iker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what are you using to hit?
Quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. So you're just jamming this into his chest.
Yeah.
So
Now we have a handle.
yeah, you run up and you just you jump up and you just slam or just jab this quarterstaff straight into its chest, and now you're just hanging there in front of it, and it looks down at you, and as it does that,
I have another attack. Can I
You
throw
have
a
another
dart?
attack?
I'm gonna throw a dart.
throw a dart up its face. Go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you hold on, take out a dart. Just
That would be 24 to throw a dart in its
Yeah,
Hit
face.
the gem. Hit
give
the
me
gem.
damage.
Or the orb.
6.
6. Okay.
Ooh, that was pretty good. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
So it looks down at you, and you see it reach inside that chest cavity, and out pulls something, and it just slams it down on top of you.
Ew, ew, ew.
And what it hits you with is a dead body.
Oh my god.
It just pulled a zombie or a dead body out of its chest cavity and hits you with it.
I'll take the hit, but the entire time I'm like, fucking metal.
Yeah.
How much damage did I take?
30.
Yep. That sucks.
Ouch, Casey. Sorry for that.
I'm down to 43 damage. I can only take one or maybe two more hits like that.
Vasson or Dylan, you're up.
All right, 2 sorcery points, so I can cast a quicken spell. I'm gonna use True Strike to
Nice.
point my finger at the big fucking guy.
Okay.
There you go. Shrink him.
Then I'm going to use Witch Bolt as a level 4 spell.
Okay.
So I get advantage on this roll. So, does a 12 hit?
I'm going to say no.
12 does not hit.
And so I have a twig in my hand, and I'm just cursing.
Damn it.
Okay. Now, back up to the top, Dolan. What are you doing?
So I'm already at the bottom, standing right below the guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to level the playing field for us by hacking at his leg.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Try to bring him down a little closer so he's easier to attack.
Yes,
so
by all
I'm going
means.
to level a pretty mean attack at this guy's. We're going to say like right at his. Can I reach his knee? I'm a big guy anyway.
Yeah, you can definitely
I'm
reach
try
his
to
knee.
axe the fuck out of his knee.
Oh, just okay.
chop the shit out of it.
Just straight up gangland style
So
this
here we go.
shit.
So let me get my stuff here. Okay. Okay. So rolling. This one here. Rolling. Fucking for the swinging for the rafters, baby.
That's right.
And do I get a double attack?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Here we go. Boom. So the first one is an 18 plus
Hits.
9.
Hits.
18 plus.
Take that, you dick. And then I get another one.
Yeah, roll the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
here. So in this one, I'm going for the other knee. I'm just gonna bam, bam, looking back across fucking. This one's a 14 plus 9.
Both of those hit. Roll me damage. So that's going to be 2d12 plus 10. So you look up and you see him take a dead body out of his chest cavity and just smack Casey with it.
Stop
And
hitting with dead bodies.
You just see.
Who throws a dead body?
In all honesty, Casey, you fall to the ground on. I'm sorry, but you
Yeah,
do
no.
30 feet, and you just see Casey's body just go.
Shit.
And he's and that body just falls down next to you, and it's laying on top of Casey, and he's looking down at you. You look up at him, you take out that great axe, and you just swing it across, hitting one of the kneecaps, and you just see bone explode out.
That's right. I say eat, and then the other kneecap I say shit. Eat. Shit. Bang,
right
bang.
across, and you just seeing dead skin, black ichor, and just cartilage just shooting off. Like basically, you're cutting cordwood at this point.
Damn right.
Detska.
Do you have, talking to Dylan, do you have any spells that could lessen this guy's weight, like a feather fall type thing you could cast on him?
No, I didn't pick anything like that.
Okay,
I
no,
can
that's
run away
fine.
real good, though.
All right, and it is Vassen's turn.
All right, I'm casting with my small straight piece of iron. Hold person.
Okay, it's a wisdom save.
saving throw to beat 14.
Fails because he's not smart.
Yeah, they're held.
So as he just brings this greatsword straight across you, Detska, you see him as he's coming up from the momentum of the swing. He just stops in place and just sort of like his arms drop to his side, and you see the greatsword clatter to the ground. Mm-hmm. And
Now! I'm shouting at
Am
him.
I dead?
No, you're still up.
Oh, okay.
Covered in death.
Yeah. You just
got
have a
a
dead
dead
body.
body
Yeah.
on ya.
You got a dead body on you.
Gotcha. Because I was wondering how it went from him back to him.
Oh, did we skip you?
Did we skip you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're
I
up. Go.
think Hunter tried to make the point that we were going to all hold action until we got him held, and you would take your turns.
Oh, fuck that. I didn't agree to that.
Go for it. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Now he's
gonna go back for my quarterstaff. It's still stuck in his chest. I paid good money for
Go
that.
ahead and give me an athletics roll. Now, you're just trying to pull it out?
I'm gonna push it in further.
Okay, cool. Unarmed strike. So, unarmed attack.
11.
Doesn't hit. Like you.
Oh, damn.
Ah,
Damn.
you're holding it
We're bad at
again.
this.
You're back up there holding it again. Okay. Dolan's up.
Dolan, I was gonna say with those held actions, could I instead? I know we're,
Yeah.
but could I have you fastball special me into him? Use all the force of a Goliath, throw me at.
What do I
his
do?
face.
Roll for it?
Roll me. Yeah, it's going to be athletics.
Because I can do damage with swords while careening into him with the full weight of my body, and he
Just
can't
1
move.
second here. A 6. 9?
No, that's a 9.
It's
So
a 9.
18.
18 athletics.
18 athletics. So he picks you up and he just chucks you with this guy straight at his face.
Okay. Yeah. So as I'm striking, my plan is to just use those attacks and get the short sword in his face while
Right.
pushing him back. 11 plus 8, 19 damage.
19 damage.
On top of the other.
Okay,
11.
so you hit this guy and like straight in the face, short sword's going in, and he starts to fall backwards through the rift.
Okay. If I know for sure that he's gonna careen into it,
You do.
from the look of it, I'm gonna like kick off of him,
Okay.
so I can land with the party.
All right, so you kick off him.
For pictures.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they have pictures.
Okay, so you kick off him and land with
Yep.
the party.
Yep.
All right, so that guy is back through the rift.
Close the portal.
Yep.
All right, so you guys start doing the incantation.
Humdilla.
And you finish it out. You seal up the rift, and that is where we'll end the session.
Dang, mission accomplished.
No, we
Excellent.
didn't get an interrogate. We did. We
didn't.
didn't. We failed like the optional.
didn't.
I would also like to point out while you guys were finishing that up, I didn't let go of the quarterstaff, so I think I went in with it.
Oh
He didn't.
Well, guys, look.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you coming in.
great.
Dude,
Hey, no worries.
you did so much work like setting this whole thing up, and you gave all our characters like attributes, and I'm assuming maybe this goes into a normal campaign, but man, it's the first time I've ever seen it, and like it's fascinating to just watch you guys burn through those numbers and like do all incredible. So thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Thank
Dylan,
you.
thank you for being
Thanks
on.
for
Please
having
come
me.
back
This was
any
great.
fucking time. And the guys, anybody listening, please come see us in 1 week for Friendsgiving at Central Depot.
It's time to eat our feelings.
That's right. And again, bring clothes, blankets, jackets, socks, mittens, anything like that you can give. We'll donate all that stuff. Or bring a dish so we can all eat and we'll share and then we'll drink and be merry. Just like we did at the tavern in this. And I'll interrogate you. I'll roll. If you show up with something, we'll roll a dice.
Spencer will get a couple beers in and fart around you.
That's right. My guy will intimidate your guy and the animals will come down from the mountains.
So now Spencer's just going to roll for everything. He's going to go to work and be like, I roll to go home early.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah. I'll be interviewing a guy.
Nat 20,
let's see.
nat 20.
You didn't get the job. Anyway, so thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Peace.
Thank you. Bye.